This video is sponsored by Manscaped, the best in men's grooming. Manscaped is known for their elite bald skills, a little bit like myself. But with the beard hedger, they're helping people notice that pretty face too. Our friends at Manscaped are now focusing on their off-the-ball movement with their Beard Hedger Pro Kit. The Beard Hedger Face Trimmer is a waterproof, cordless trimmer which has 20 hair cutting lengths, all with just one guard, so no more messy drawers full of extra add-ons. The trimmer has a titanium coated T-blade which is tough on hair but smooth on your face. Just because Manscaped have moved away from the groin doesn't mean they've lost track of the ball, unlike Joe Gomez. They still have the Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool to help you keep the grass on the pitch the perfect length. The Lawnmower 4.0 ceramic blade reduces cuts and nicks in your most sensitive areas. Unlike me, the trimmer's battery lasts 90 minutes, meaning you could shave your nether regions the length of an entire match if you wanted. You can get a wide range of packages and products at manscaped.com. What's more, you can get 20% off and free delivery using our code Anfield20 at manscaped.com. Celebrate the new season of the beautiful game with your newly beautiful balls and face. I don't know why they say newly beautiful. My face is always beautiful. Look at it. It's amazing. What is up, my friends? It is great to be back. Looking forward to another game after the international break. Liverpool taking on Wolves at Molineux this weekend. It's a 12:30 kickoff, of course, and we'll be live for a watch along from about 11:30 a.m. I do hate these early starts after the international break, and the bad news is after the next one in October, we've another 12:30 kickoff with thanks to BT, where we'll be taking on Everton in the Merseyside derby. So for now, look, let's look ahead to this game against Wolves. I'm going to do what I always do. Let you know my predicted 11, my score prediction, and ask you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and of course, please do hit that subscribe button. So a couple of things about this game. One, I'm not taking it as an easy one. Wolves under Gary O'Neill, I think, have been better in their performances than the results have shown. And as I said, these games will probably see you're going to have to make a lot of changes from what we would consider the strongest Liverpool starting 11. And I've taken account of that with my team selection. So this is going to be a team selection that you probably won't see me replicate over the course of this season. But we do have to take into account the travelling and stuff, the jet lag that some of these guys are going to go through. So I have taken that into account. My team selection. Before we get stuck into the team though, it is all about the prediction and what have I gone with for the score. Well, you can see I've gone for a Liverpool win. I've gone for a 2-0 Liverpool win. So let me know if you agree or disagree with that one. I don't think it is going to be an easy game. And again, Paul Tierney's on VAR. So let me just get my little digs in before we actually play. Paul Tierney is on VAR. So for me, I think we're going into this game having to expect one really iffy, dodgy, contentious call in the game. Because it would be very unusual for us to get through one which Paul Tierney's involved in and not have a call. Like the fact that he didn't overturn or even ask the referee to go to the monitor to overturn Alexis McAllister's red card. But that was later overturned by a referee's panel. So, yeah, not looking forward to having Mr. Tierney involved in the game. But that being said, I do think we'll get the job done. And let's start with the team that I think will win the game for Liverpool. So obviously, look, in goal, no real surprises there. You're going to see Alisson Becker. But regards to the centre-backs, obviously I've had to make some changes. So I think Ibrahim Konate is going to be fine to play, which is good news. So I think he'll come back in the right side of centre-back. And then I think it'll be Joel Matip that starts alongside him. There's a reason why I think Joel Matip will start alongside Konate and not Joe Gomez. And that's about to become very clear because Trent hasn't been pictured in training and Trent probably isn't going to be ready for the game. Meaning I would fully expect Joe Gomez to fill in at right back with Andy Robertson, of course, at left back. I think that's the best way we could hope for this to line up. You could maybe make an argument to try Jarrell Kwanzaa alongside Konate, but I think this is what we see. Joe Gomez at right back. Unless, actually, you know what? There isn't an unless. I was going to say to you, unless we see a way that Liverpool go for this right back that drift in field again, but there's no way Joe Gomez is going to drift in and play as a second number 6. He just doesn't have the attributes for that. Connor Bradley, somebody who did try and play this position at times in pre-season, is of course injured, so that's not really an option for us. And I can't think of anybody else who could do the role, so I think this might just be a straight 4-1-2-3 for Liverpool. And I think Gomez will play more in a natural right-back position. Maybe Jurgen twists it a little bit on the other side, and maybe he thinks the Robertson can tuck in I don't know. Let's wait and see. But I'm expecting us to go with a flat back four for this one. And in midfield, who have I gone with in the 6 and the 2 midfield positions? Well, I did think about Endo, and I did take into account, obviously, that Alexis McAllister had 2 international games with Argentina, but he played the day before some of the other guys, so I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt that he'll be a little bit more recovered and rested than some of the others. Endo, of course, was playing in Europe for his 2 games with Japan. They beat, I think they beat Germany and then Turkey, but they definitely had 2 victories and Endo played a part in both of them. I just don't know yet whether Jurgen Klopp feels he's ready to go for the Premier League. And again, with this being a game straight after the international break, I'm unsure if he's going to want to change more things than he has to. So I think we'll see Alexis McAllister start in the number 6 position again, with Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones, in my opinion, starting in the 2 positions ahead. Now, I don't want McAllister to be in this number 6 position for much longer, because I fully prefer the idea of him alongside Dominic Szoboszlai in the 2 advanced number 10 positions, and then Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott as options for the manager or rotational options to come in and put a bit of pressure on. Now, I could be very, very wrong in all of this, and we could see Stefan Bajcetic come in. The reason Bajcetic isn't in the starting 11 here for me is he hasn't had minutes this season yet, and I don't know if he'd be ready to come in, play 70-75 minutes and start a game. So if he does and the manager feels he is, absolutely fine, but I think this is closer to what we'll see. So McAllister in the 6 for me, with Szoboszlai and Jones ahead. Now, the forward line is where I do have to give you a bit of a trigger warning, because I've made changes that I don't think a lot of you are going to like, so bear with me as I try to explain my thought process to you. So we'll start off with the wide positions. On the right, Mohamed Salah. I don't think anybody has any surprises with that one. But on the left, I have taken out Lucho and gone for Diogo Jota. Not because I think he's a better player than Lucho. Again, it comes down to the travelling. Lucho and Colombia played 2 games as well in the international break, flying back to a lot of time zones and a good bit of jet lag. And the fact that, again, we have an early kickoff, I think Klopp's going to want to go with people who are a bit more rested. So that's why I think we'll see Diogo Jota on the left-hand side with, as I said, Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side. Now, though, who's through the centre? Is it Darwin Núñez? Is it Cody Gakpo? I've gone for Cody Gakpo for the very same reasons I'm going to say again. Darwin has some muscle concerns, and, you know, if his own national team manager felt that he wasn't up to it to play the second full 45 minutes of the second international fixture with the travelling on top of that, I don't see a way Jurgen Klopp starts him for this game. The last thing we want to do is force him to get 65, 70 minutes and for him to pick up an injury or for that muscle strain to get worse. Best to rest him up a little bit and then have him ready for the game against Las Glints on Thursday in the Europa League. So I think we may see a little cameo from Darwin off the bench, but to start, I think it'll be Cody Gakpo through the middle. So just to confirm once again my team selection, I think it'll be Alisson in goal, Gomez at right back, Robbo at left back, with Ibrahima Konate and Joe Matip in the centre back positions. Alexis McAllister tucked in number 6 with Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones ahead of him, and then up top Mohamed Salah on the right. I think he may go with Diogo Jota on the left, and then Cody Gakpo to the centre. So that's my thoughts, my friends. Now it's over to you. Let me know if you agree or disagree, but either way, I hope that you come and join us for the watch along. We will be live from 11:30 on Saturday morning. Looking forward to seeing you there. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and again, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.